How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And with the running backs, quarterbacks, and wide receivers speaking to the media, it's getting exciting to hear who the Dallas Cowboys have formally and informally spoken with here at this combine. With that being said, it's also telling who the Dallas Cowboys haven't spoken to as well. So let's go ahead and get into that during this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
I'm being keeping it real. They keep it real. That's real.
All right, Cowboys Nation, first and foremost, shout out to all the media members out in Indianapolis that's covering this combine. Shout out to the homie Jay Tuck for not giving up and getting in there and asking them tough questions. Salute, brother, much respect. But there were a number of prospects who admitted that they had spoken with the Dallas Cowboys. Some names were all ones that we recognize, but there were some that we might have to pull a little film up on, Cowboys Nation. One noticeable name who was absent so far from these conversations was running back from Boise State, Ashton Jeanty. And I know, I'm fully aware a lot of people are going to be pissed that we didn't get to talk to Ashton Jeanty, but there's levels to this, man. There's levels, Cowboys Nation. The Dallas Cowboys are well aware that Ashton Jeanty wants to become a Dallas Cowboy. He wants to fulfill that hometown hero story. If the Dallas Cowboys know that, why waste the slot that the Dallas Cowboys have available during this combine to speak to him? You only get so many slots, Cowboys Nation. But if y'all remember, Cowboys Nation, the Dallas Cowboys get to have formal visits at the Star as well. This is where you can bring Ashton Jeanty to the facility, show him around said facility, hype him up real big, and then be able to talk to him. As Cowboys fans are well aware, Ashton Jeanty selected not to showcase his talents at this year's combine. He selected to do so at the Boise State Pro Day. He'll be running on a field that he's used to in an environment that he's accustomed to. But Cowboys Nation, I'm actually happy that the Dallas Cowboys did not talk to Ashton Jeanty, that they did not give him a formal visit. Now, by the time this video drops, that may change, Cowboys Nation, but as of right now, he has not met with the Dallas Cowboys. I feel that that's a plus for the Cowboys as well as Ashton Jeanty himself. I'm a fond believer in the squeaky wheel getting the grease. If the Dallas Cowboys organization continues to show this infatuation with Ashton Jeanty, one of those other teams like the Chicago Bears, you're going to pick him up before the Cowboys get a chance to draft him. I find comfort that the general consensus of Bears fans, they want to focus on the offensive and defensive lines. Ashton Jeanty, that's a player that's the least on their minds right now. But that doesn't mean that there won't be another team that won't just come in and sweep him off his feet, Cowboys Nation. So I say that to say this. I made a video about it previously, Cowboys Nation. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out on the channel. But you may be looking at a life without Ashton Jeanty on the Dallas Cowboys. We may be living in an alternate universe where the Dallas Cowboys draft Ted McMillan with the 12th overall pick, pairing him with a Caleb Johnson in the second or third round. I just want to get Cowboys Nation prepared for something like that. But anyway, the moral of this entire video, don't worry. Don't panic just because the Dallas Cowboys haven't had a formal interview with Ashton Jeanty. They got time to do that, Cowboys Nation. They have his pro day to do it, and they have Dallas Day to speak to him. Even SI.com did a story as to why Jeanty has not met with the Dallas Cowboys at this combine this year. All right, Cowboys Nation, you see it right here on SI.com. Dallas Cowboys on SI. Why aren't the Cowboys meeting with Ashton Jeanty at the NFL Combine? The Dallas Cowboys and Ashton Jeanty will not meet in Indianapolis at the NFL Scouting Combine. This was written 23 hours ago, Cowboys Nation, and it says the Dallas Cowboys and Boise State star running back Ashton Jeanty have seemed destined for one another since even before the pre-NFL draft process. Dallas desperately needs a running back, and Jeanty, a Frisco native, wants nothing more than to return to the DFW and play for his hometown team. On top of that, a large portion of the Cowboys fan base has been vocal about wanting Jeanty to wear the star on his helmet. Y'all see that, Cowboys Nation? They are paying attention. If that's the case, why are the Cowboys not interviewing their potential 12th overall pick at the NFL Scouting Combine this week? According to Cowboys insider Nick Harris, there's a very simple explanation for that decision. Per Harris, instead of meeting with Jeanty in Indianapolis, the Cowboys will simply meet with him during their Dallas Day pre-draft event in Frisco rather than using one of their select few visits at the Combine. He'll be a Dallas Day guy that they can bring in for a facility visit, Harris said on X. No point in burning a Combine visit for him. At the Combine, each team is allotted 60 interviews throughout the week, with each interview being relegated to a time limit of 15 minutes. So in truth, if the Cowboys wait until Dallas Day to meet with Jeanty, they will have as much more hands-on and lengthy opportunities on their hands to really get to know their potential first-round pick. In other words, the simple fact that the Cowboys have chosen not to meet with Jeanty in Indianapolis is not indicative on whether or not they have interest in drafting him, and he very well is likely near the top of their board. So Cowboys Nation, I want you guys to just chill, sit back, take in everything that you're getting from this combine, because we didn't talk to Ashton Jeanty doesn't make it the end of the world. We get to still talk to Ashton Jeanty at the Dallas Day, and if they want to go up to the pro day for Boise State and Ashton Jeanty, they can do so. So chillax. Everything is fine. We are still on point to getting Ashton Jeanty, and like I said, if we don't land Ashton Jeanty, there are plenty more running backs where that came from. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What do y'all feel about the Dallas Cowboys not formally talking to Ashton Jeanty? Have you seen the list of the players that the Dallas Cowboys have spoken to? Y'all know how we do. We always talk about it in the comment section. If you're digging this content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and please consider sharing it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and you're becoming more excited for this free agency as well as the NFL draft, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, draft coverage, film breakdown, or Madden 25 or College Football 25 gameplay. But don't worry, Cowboys Nation. This running back class is super deep. We all know it's super deep. No diddy. If the Dallas Cowboys miss out on Jeanty, there are plenty more where that came from. But for the record, we want Jeanty. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys Fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.